Hey, welcome to my channel where I talk about my dolls, and that's literally it. And in this sort of mysterious video, I'm going to be opening a package from American Girl that I used my November Berry reward certificate on. It's a few things I had in my cart, and then fate stepped in and made it a lot easier for me to be able to hit that checkout button. It's a doll who you won't be surprised when you see it, but I am going to rewig that doll on here. By the end, she will look hopefully very different from any other doll you've seen, at least on my channel of her. And I also ordered a couple outfits and a pair of shoes. And I'm going to put those two outfits on a couple dolls, as well as restyle the doll that I'm going to be rewigging. And because that's quite a bit, let me just get started. So the two things that happened were, okay, first of all, they put the Disney princesses on sale last week for 20% off, and things like that seldom happen. Oh, I forgot about all these packing peanuts that may or may not be good for your sink if you wash them down. I'm just going to have to make a mess of my table, I think. But another thing that happened this month was I was the only person this happened to, but they gave like a $20 bonus, like an extra reward certificate. So for me, I got the $50 that I would get because I had enough for the maximum, enough points, and an extra $20. So it was like a $70 reward certificate. So I was like, cool, I'm definitely going to check out with all this stuff. And this outfit I've wanted ever since it came out from the World Traveler collection. I'll do the outfits after I do all the doll stuff. And I'll explain why I was so eager for this doll. And this is a Mary Ellen outfit I've been meaning to get for a while, especially for a very specific doll who's going to wear it in this video. And then I got these boots. They've been on my list for a while too, but the main reason I got them is because I'm not totally sold. I like the boots that come with this, but I'm not sure it's the best match, so I'm going to try these boots on it and see if I like that better. And now, to the doll who's probably so obvious at this point. Let me get this messy box down here, because it's about to rain packing peanuts. So yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be surprised that I got the last Tiana I'm ever going to need. And there's a reason, because recently I did a video showing off my customs of my Stardust dolls mixed with, like, combining them, hybriding them with the Tiana and a Claudie. And while I was waiting for the Stardust dolls to arrive, which I got with my last month's, reward certificate, so I de-wigged her, and then I didn't want her just sitting around bald, or because I had to work on the wig too, like straightening it out and stuff like that. So I put another wig on her that I had. Big mistake, because anytime I see the Claudie mold dolls, Tiana or Stardust or whoever, in a different look, then I fall in love with it. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to buy another Tiana if they ever go on sale or if I ever have some kind of bonus. And lo and behold, it happened like within, I don't know, probably a week of putting her in my cart. And like I said, I'm going to de-wig her, try to do it all in real time if I can find a good spot. But if not, I'm just going to pause and then explain what I did, because sometimes it does take a little bit of work. Okay. I'm putting her next to my microphone so you can kind of hear if there are any loose, I'm not feeling any loose places under the wig, because around the rim is where it's the hardest part, where it's really, really glued on. I was hoping to show more, but the thing is, I love this wig, so I don't want to ruin it, which means I am going to pause. Yeah, let me just pause and get it started at least, and then I'll... Oh, wait, did I get a start? Oh, okay, so here, I hope you can hear the ripping over my big mouth. Yeah? Okay, so this is... I'm really... So the thing, too, about when you're de-wigging a doll is sometimes the hairs can stick to the glue line that's under here. I don't know if you're able to see it. See how there's some hair stuck here? So usually I would just take a pair of scissors and cut those off, because they're out of the wig anyway, and the wig has a lot of hair on it, so it's not that, let's say, detrimental to the wig if you want to reuse it, but you won't be able to use that piece of hair. And oh, now it's just really coming apart. Let me see if I could maybe show you the camera instead of just showing you the noise. And I don't have plans for this wig. See, the last time I had to be super careful. Like the thing I've noticed about the Tiana wig is these tendrils, they tend to get stuck to the glue. But for the Stardust doll, I was super careful, unlike right now, and I didn't lose as much hair as I'm losing. So that being said, let me get the whole rim removed, and then I'll show you how easy the middle part of the hair comes undone. Yeah, it wasn't just because I was filming. This is actually one of the hardest wigs I've ever had trouble removing. That's not a boy wig. And it's been so hard that sometimes when you're removing the wig and your finger scrapes along the hard parts from the glue, I'm a little banged up. So I went and put a Band-Aid on, and I can't remove the entire rim around the wig. I'm gonna have to pull. So I just want to show you this part to show you how this really does remove more easily. And sometimes when you get the rest of the wig off, it pulls off of the rim better. So I'm just gonna yank it. And even the parts around the rim, they're like ripping. So I think I'll be able to salvage the wig. It's lost a lot of the hair around the edge. Her edges literally got snatched. So, okay, it's getting better. I was like, even this is going to be hard. So I don't know what the magical glue they use on this particular Tiana is, but I've removed enough of her wigs to know it's not usually like this. Okay, so let me finish yanking this off. I just want to show you a little bit of the process. And then at one point I will continue the video like normal. So there's a little bit of a hold up here because this chunk of glue, I'm just trying to show you, like, this is a very unique de-wigging experience, but there's this glue here that is really like held in, and I've been at this for a couple minutes trying to loosen it. So I'm just showing you, again, a little minor interruption. I was hoping if I filmed that it would make it easier, but it's not. I'm gonna really fight with this one, and I'll be back, I swear. All right, we got the main part of the wig off the glue, and now it's just this last part of the rim. And mind all the Band-Aids on my fingers, battle scars, battle wounds. I'm trying to remove one of the heart. Okay, there we go. So you may not be able to hear it, but you should be able to see it. It might be satisfying to a degree if all these edges weren't getting ripped off. Okay, so let me just cut this last part because I don't think it's going to give. Don't know how useful this wig's going to be after. But the funny thing is, when I had my plan last time to use the wigs, they came off so easily. So that was lucky. Now that I know this can happen. And yeah, so I don't know how salvageable this will be. I had no plans for it, like I already said, but I still like this wig and I wanted to do my best to save it. And both of her tendrils got stuck to the edges. So, well, if I do use it, it will be sans tendrils. So yeah, anytime I've had to de-wig a doll, there's always hair at the end that I would trim. Just this was a lot. And even you can see, I think these are like threads from the wig itself, because I just had a really hard time removing this one. So let me get some of that off, because I also want to show you the glue that I use when I'm putting the next wig on. I have a Band-Aid on that's getting so much hair stuck in it. So unsightly, sorry about that. But I'd rather you see doll hair stuck to a Band-Aid than blood. And I'd rather see that myself, so maybe it's more for me than you. Yeah, so just trimming down as much of these parts as I can. And anytime when I was learning how to de-wig dolls, I would obviously watch videos. And everybody said the same thing, that these hairs here are actually not a bad thing, like all this stuff that's left over, because it helps create a bit of a like friction or something for the new wig to hold on to. And in my experiences, that's been true. And so, oh, I'm really bleeding here, sorry. Anyway, I will now, in all that weirdness, let me move on to the wig that I have chosen for her. Well, the wig that I tried on her while I was waiting for my last Tiana custom that I was waiting for her Stardust wig to arrive. Well, the doll. It was a Lila wig. And I had no intention of ever wanting to make a blonde Tiana or a Claudie mold doll. But in the end, it'll all come together and you'll understand, I think. But it's not Beyonce. I just want to say that right now. And so the glue I use, because I think this was the same one that was suggested in other de-wigging videos, I use Aleene's Tacky Glue, which I get at my local Michael's. And the thing I like about buying, when I can buy things from Michael's, is they often have, almost every week they have this buy one regular price item 40% off. So it's a coupon, and that's how I got this. Trust me, I've gotten my money's worth out of it. The dolls that I have rewigged around my collection. And all the glue that's in the middle, like the part where you should see where the old wig was, the part that I didn't really show much on camera, is where I'm going to put the glue around. I'm just going to put it around like a circle just to get that whole area covered. And even if it spreads out, so I'm leaving like a little bit of room so that if it spreads out, that's a good thing, because the wig will have more wig or glue coverage. And for this particular wig, sometimes I will, if it's a side parted wig, I'll move it a little bit more to a middle part, but this one, it's already middle parted, which is what I prefer. So I can just follow the shape of the regular wig cap. So there's the middle part here, which will help direct me into where the wig is going to go on her head. And this part, I do struggle, not struggle, but I get a little nervous because sometimes I'm like, what if I put it up in the wrong spot and then the glue leaks out? And so I'm not always good at gauging where on the head I'm supposed to put it. Let me just, here we go, roll, and then you kind of roll it on once you've, and it didn't go in the perfect spot, but it's okay. There's lots of room to play with. And then, as I said before already, when you get the wig on, she's got all these little wig hairs all over her face. When you get the wig on, the the mess from the old wig is going to help keep it in place. And for me, I let the main part of the glue dry, sometimes overnight, even though it doesn't need to dry that long. And then I'll assess if I need to go around and glue up the rest of the rim. But oftentimes it sits well. And I feel like if I did, if only I didn't have this Band-Aid on. And I feel like if I did go in and try to glue the underneath or the rim of the wig, her wig's a mess because of the Band-Aid. I feel like if I did, it would just ruin it and like get glue, visible glue stuck onto the wig itself. So now I'm just trying to make sure all the hair is not stuck inside the wig as I'm playing with it to get it out of underneath the wig. Yeah, so this one tomorrow I'll definitely have to, I'm not going to show you that part, but I'll definitely have to go around and fix the rim to pull it, to stretch it through with the glue, because it is sitting. Okay, I don't know if I threw out the piece, but yeah, so somebody once said, is Claudie's head bigger? Because sometimes she looks bigger when I'm showing other stuff, and I tried to put this headband on a Claudie doll, and it snapped. So I do think it's safe to say she has a bigger head, or at least, sorry, I just hit that. Things seem to fit my Claudie doll heads a little bit more snugly, but I don't really want to show you this until I get her dressed and undressed. So another thing that I've been doing recently, because I have all these Tiana dolls and Claudie dolls and Pink Stardust dolls, is I have been letting go of the outfits, the extra outfits. And I don't know, because they're customized, right? So it's not like, even if I did ever one day resell, which is not why I keep things, but if I ever did, I wouldn't be able to say like, here's a Tiana doll, because, you know, she doesn't have her regular hair anymore or anything like that. I swaps everything else. And ooh, the necklace is like under her, it's inside her neck. Ew. And I'm pretty sure you've all would have seen this outfit by now, so I don't need to show you too much about Princess Tiana outfit. I've unboxed quite a few on here, I think, and it's a cheap plastic kind of polyester material with a lot of glitter. So we are both sparkling right now. But at least it's accurate to the movie. Oh, and I don't remember if I've said this recently, but sometimes Tiana comes in the box with her shoes on and sometimes with it off. So this is a Tiana doll with her shoes and a baggie at the side of her box. So I won't open them because I'm going to be likely selling this outfit. And another thing I want to do to her, because I did it on the other doll, is I'm going to pierce her ears, but they're not American Girl earrings. They're Integrity Toys earrings, which are pretty much human size. Oh, I really need to glue this rim down. That's going to bug me, just knowing for the video that she's got this rim. So this is like a rooting tool. I don't know what it's actually called. You know what? I have the box out here, so I can tell you what it's called. And I can't because I didn't save enough of the box. Hobby Blades. Nope, that's who made it. I don't know, but I used to use it for rooting doll hair, so I would make the the holes for the hair with this, and then I would go in with the hair. So I just eyeball it, which is probably not smart because these dolls are always asymmetrical. And so this ear is lower. The ear that I'm piercing first is lower. So yeah, it's very easy. I just pop it in. And the earrings, they're just little hoops. And I promise you it's all going to come together at the end. Because I've already tried this look on another Tiana doll who's now over there. You can't see her, but I showed her in another video. And because this has like the right size of a okay, yeah, oh, phew, perfect. So it went in perfectly because these hoops they kind of tuck under the ear, and if you don't do them at the right spot, they won't tuck. So now am I going to be able to do as good a job on the first one? Probably not. Should I like be smart about it? Okay, we'll see. We'll see if it goes okay. Probably not, but it's fine. Once she has like her hair going and everything all together, she'll look cute. So yeah, it's a very sharp point at the end. So I don't know if I have to tell anybody, if you decide to do this, be careful because it's sharp and you can get hurt. And be careful that you pierce the right spot because I'm not 100% certain I did. And this is my weak hand, my right hand. So it's a little bit lower, but it's better to be too low than too high because it could still tuck under when it's low. And the hole's a little bit loose for this earring, but it'll tighten because it's plastic. It'll kind of shrink back to its size over time. I don't know how much time, but it did last time I did the Tiana piercing. Okay, and now I can finally talk about the outfit I want to put her in. So I don't remember why I bought this World Traveler Maraca outfit, but when I tried it on the Tiana doll who is in waiting, it was a perfect look for the character that I had in mind. And so as she's coming together, I can say her name is Tay. Now let's see if I'm going to pronounce this correctly. Short for Tewila, which is a Samoan name that means red ginger flower. And there's a reason I wanted her to have a Samoan name. She's going to be a Pacific Island doll, a character, not doll, but character. So I don't know if anybody's familiar with it's near Fiji Island. It's a Fiji Island. It's a Pacific island called Melanesia. So she's Melanesian, and the native people from the island have melanated skin, so black people with naturally blonde hair. And this was so much easier to put on before, but now that I'm trying to do it on camera, it's making a fool of me. But honestly, I need this, or you will see her neck joint, which is always my biggest pain. Oh no. Come on. Do I need to pause to put this on? Could you imagine something so simple? So yeah, this was a character I had planned, but I was going to do it in the CYO shop. But then, when the CYO dolls shot up so much, obviously I wasn't going to do it with the Claudimos, she's not in there, but when the prices of the CYO dolls shot up to almost the same price as a limited edition doll, I just thought, okay, that's not for me anymore. It's not as much fun. And I think it was only, what did it go up, like $20? Maybe not even that much, but it just felt like the total now just feels like so much for what's essentially, it's not a limited edition doll. It's essentially a playline doll. So it just feels like too much. So that's why when this came together, I was like, oh, now I can have my sort of, not princess, actually princess, but I can have my little Melanesian princess now. And so this outfit is currently on sale. I don't remember the price. I think it was $38, and then it was on sale for, I don't know, maybe $28. So I bought it a while back because one of the dolls I was planning to make with my, what are they called? Stardust dolls. I'm so sick of saying Stardust dolls. What I was originally planning, it didn't turn out when I put it all together. But as you see, things that are meant to be are meant to be. And I hate these rubber bands. I feel like they're always going to snap. But if you don't put them on, maybe I won't put it on until after. Do it more carefully. Wait, maybe I can use my rooting tool. So yeah, I was trying to show you what I was doing, but here it is. Because it's obviously it's to keep it back on her foot. Can you see what I'm doing? But because it's so like delicate, and just let me concentrate for 1 second. Did it work? Oh yeah. Whew. And when I had it on sort of the test subject, so to speak, I didn't even bother with that because I feel like you can only do it once, and the second time you try it, it's just going to snap. And to be honest, if it doesn't snap, it'll deteriorate anyway. It's like I'm doing surgery on this doll. Let me just do it one more time. Huh. Multi-purpose tool, huh? It's a hair rooter. It's an ear piercer. It's a shoe put on her. And then for the last thing, so let me put on a doll stand now. So this outfit comes with an actual cap, but when I put it on, it gave me pirate, so I didn't like it at all. And this is supposed to be more of a scarf. So that's why I put this neck piece on her, because the scarf that it's supposed to have doesn't, I didn't want to wear it around her because I wanted her to have this as a hairpiece, because the scarf, as I said, is piratey. So I just zoned out because I'm like, how do I want to tie this? I want it to hang down in the front. So I'm just trying to make sure it's at the right length. And you're not seeing any of this, but you'll see it at the end. That's okay, right? Oh, our hair's a mess. Come on, Tay. Hair stuck in your earrings. Hair stuck on my Band-Aid. It's okay. You're seeing a real life experience of a doll kicking my butt. There we go. She's coming together. Yeah, better. And I was going to like brush her hair out and do all that to make her look even prettier. This Band-Aid is really hindering me, I gotta be honest. Okay, let me at least face her toward you so you can see the look while I... So yes, when I first put the outfit or the wig on her last time, not her, but the previous her, I was worried that she was giving too much Beyonce. So that's why I wanted like her story to be clearer. Because I know this is because it's Lila's wig. I know her hair is considered light brown, but I consider it quite blonde. And then with her, with the light decal brown eyes, it ties it together in a really nice way. I'm going to bring her closer. And then I think at the end, I'm probably going to like take her off and fix up her hair a little bit better because it's a little hodgepodgey, but I think you get the idea. And I mean, I've already seen her technically, but I'm really happy, and here's her purse, that I now have this doll permanently in my collection. So this, as I said, is Tay, because she has an easier time having people call her Tay instead of Taywila. And now, so that's task 1 out of the way. Next, I'm going to open the World Traveler outfit, even though it's not on top, and go over the pieces. I think right here. Just making sure my mic's on. Could you imagine after all that and it wasn't on? I would imagine a lot of people have already done unboxings of this particular outfit, or anybody who was interested in it has probably gotten it already. Or maybe you're waiting for a sale, because this wasn't on. Yeah, even though I said the Tiana doll went on sale and I used my $70 certificate, nothing else was on sale. So it was still enough. It still worked to get me the free shipping, the $150, just in case you're curious. So here's the shirt from the Southwest travel outfit. And what I loved about this outfit was the skirt, because it's this like sunrise, or is this sunset? That's sunset, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is sunset color scheme. And it's got this cute but kind of strange cactus purse, which you can put stuff in there, but it doesn't stay closed. And I'm always extra sold on something when it comes with jewelry. And this comes with both a metal necklace, which is right here. I probably should have shown you this as I was dressing the doll, but talk about it twice. So it comes with a really cute necklace. Oh no, it's not focusing in on it. Ooh, there. So yeah, metal pieces, and then a little elasticy beaded bracelet. Like, this is a full outfit. And I've said recently that I feel like they don't do enough full outfits, like with accessories and everything. Just, what would you call this? It's kind of fuchsia. It's a deep pink. And then it comes with these cheetah, leopard, animal print boots that are cute. I really like them, and it was a big reason why I wanted the outfit, but I'm not convinced. I feel like there could be a better match. And as if all that wasn't enough, there's also this orange headband. So I've said this ad nauseum on here, but I love the color orange. It's my favorite color. Always catches my eye. And I feel like in doll worlds, you don't see a lot of orange. So when this, because it has so much orange in it, was a must have for me. And the doll that I'm going to put it on, I'm just dressing her in it for the sake of the video. I wanted to get this for a Claudie mold doll, so I didn't want to like, I have enough Claudie mold stuff on here that like videos. So I thought, okay, let me try a doll or put it on a doll who I don't show a lot. So this is Truly Me 111, but I put her in Truly Me 124's wig. So this doll usually has like a lot more volume in her hair, but I ended up making like a custom Jasmine doll who is no longer behind me, but I have the limited edition Jasmine doll behind me who I didn't want to be Jasmine in my collection. And what I was saying earlier about, I was selling off my extra Tiana outfits because I have like 7. I've also been selling off any of my Disney outfits because I've realized I don't want any of the princess dolls to be princesses in my collection. No hate against Disney princesses, obviously. I'm a big Disney fan, but I just don't have a space in my current collection for any Disney dolls except for Tiana, obviously. And so that's why I decided, okay, I tried them on my dolls for Halloween, and didn't even, as soon as I put them on, I was like, oh yeah, I'll have them out at Halloween. That'll be a fun decoration. And then after I got them dressed, I was like, oh, I'm not feeling this. I don't even care about seeing them dressed as princesses as costumes. So yeah, I was like, okay, that's telling me all I needed to know. Well, maybe this should be tucked in. So I'm trying to figure out, for me, I don't like the shirt tucked out. I think I want to see, maybe it's like I want to see the orange, as much orange as possible. That's when my Canadian accent comes out, huh? When I say orange instead of orange. Like Canadians say sorry instead of sorry. So orange, the orange in her skirt. Either way, I get made fun of the way I say orange because sometimes I say it either way. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. I should put her on a doll stand because I don't want this poor girl going flying. One of the few times I show her and then knocking her over. So just getting the hairband on her. See, one thing I love about hairbands is it keeps the hair out of the face, which is why I tend to like middle parted hair more because I don't think, oh, like this looks a little Snow White-ish. I find side parted hair, there's always that one side, the longer side, that's always falling in their face. And I'm not getting this up nicely. I'm not getting it past her. And I don't want to sit here messing with this for like 20 minutes. It's going to be boring. But anyway, it'll at least give you, and I swear in the stock pictures, this covered the entire cloth body, this shirt. Just have to pull it back, I guess. And onto the accessories, and then I'll try both boots on her just so you can judge for yourself what you like better. But again, like I love the boots that it comes with. It's just there's already a lot going on in this outfit. Like why throw an animal print on top of that? Here we go. And these little elasticated beaded bracelets. Easy enough. Give her her purse. And voila, until I try on her boots. And then I'll bring her closer, of course. I looked at which foot, and then I have her backwards, so I was like, is this the right, am I doing this the right way? Yeah, they just slip on. I was like, is there Velcro? I did all that for nothing. So yeah, it's a little busy with the animal print. I think this should be with a bit of a simpler outfit that makes it more of a statement piece, because this whole outfit is already like a statement. Like, it's sunrise in the southwest, or sunset in the southwest. And the heels always make them sit in a funny way. Sorry, her purse. Even though I like the purses and everything, it's often very tricky to make them sit in a good way. So here she is. I made a mess of her hair. Let me bring her closer to show. Whoop! Almost brought her closer than I intended to. So here she is in the southwest. Is this too big for her? Why is she falling so much? Anyway, being a little suck. Here we go. In case anybody hasn't seen this already, close up. But it's a really cute, fun, colorful outfit. However, let's see. I don't think these boots are even going to match now that I'm looking at it. But like I said, I wanted them, so it's okay, even if it doesn't work. It'll work for something. And do these work? I mean, I've heard mixed reaction. Oh. They're so much brighter and shinier than I expected. So let me just show you. Okay, these look like something from Gem and the Holograms. These look like Synergy boots. Synergy is the computer, a hologram computer character. Listen, it looked good in the picture. And that's all I can go by because we don't have stores in Canada anymore. And I mean, a lot of the American stores have closed down too, so I'm not trying to sound like, oh, poor Canadian over here. But I'm just saying that, like, oh, you know what? The shirt's purple, so maybe it does kind of go. If I get it past her big foot. Okay, it's so funny when I do that. Whenever I'm like, I look at something and I think, oh, that's not going to work. And then I put it on. Trust the process. I never do. But now I like it. And because Southwest, that's cowboyish, right? I don't know. I'm Canadian, so what do I know about the Southwest of America? Maybe I jumped to conclusions and it does work out. It's like, I don't want to show you just in case. Let me dwell on it for a moment. But yeah, I think it's actually really cute with these boots. And you can decide for yourself. Good look, right? I'm not just deluding myself or, you know, my lowered expectations when I looked at it and out of the box. All right, so I'm happy with her this way. Probably clean up some of this mess because I'm about to open one more outfit and dress one more doll. So we put, her name is Hannah, by the way. I'm going to put Hannah aside and clean up the rest of my mess. Now, as you would have already seen, I have it's called Mary Ellen's pretty pink dress. And I always call it her prom dress because it looks like it would be a prom dress, but I don't think these 9 to 11-year-olds are supposed to be going to prom. So I guess that wouldn't make sense if it were really a prom dress. And the doll I bought this for, let me just get the pieces out. Maybe show it to you first before I get it on her because it's really pretty. I guess that's why they call it the pretty pink dress, right? So as you can see, there's already a lot about it that is pretty, but so it's got this, it's not really a tool. It's like, yeah, it is a tool, right? Yeah, it's a tool with some embroidery around it. A layer underneath that's very tenty, very like parachutey, you know, that material. And then it's got a built-in crinoline type layer underneath. And as you can see, a lot of the body's going to be showing through this, but there's some flower details up here, very nice. And these shoes are so cute. In person, they have like a pearlescent kind of, can you see them in my, there's like a shimmer. I don't know if you could tell by the camera or on the monitor. Very nice. And oh, these are lacier than I thought. The lacy gloves with a little bow. Here, sorry, let me block out the background again. So 2 of those. And then this barrette, we call it a barrette, maybe a hair clip. Probably a hair clip is the more broad term for it. It's just a pink version of what comes with the Lunar New Year outfit, the what do they call it, cultural celebration outfit for Chinese New Year. So again, this is also pearlescent. Oh, I need to block it out. And I don't know if I'm going to, oh, that's really making the, you know, there's too much going on that it's just making the camera bounce. So sorry if that gave you a headache. And so the doll, you know, let me get these girls out of here just so I can focus so that we, not I, so that we, you know, the doll who's going to be wearing this. Move over Tay and Hannah. So I got it for Barbie because I'm not really crazy about the bathing suit she came in. It's a funny fit. It's a very cheap, surprisingly cheap material. It has no give. So they had, I guess they couldn't make it, so that it was tight and then stretch. So on her body, when she comes out of the box, it's just not a nice fit. Oh, and I just put her hair up in a little hairnet to give her a little bit of a, I was looking at 50s hairstyles and there was kind of this like hair that would come down looking like it's in a bun, but I don't know if it's probably not a kid's hairstyle. So that was the best I could do to make it not have that big ponytail. And one day I am going to redo her hair because it's not, she doesn't have a very good ponytail. A lot of them came loose in the box. And as you can see, I already put some pearls on her neck to help hide that problematic cloth body. I also am going to give her some other accessories. Let me just get her shoes on because there's something else I have, my secret weapon whenever I want to cover the rest of the cloth body. Like this is, I'm going to show you because this is When the cloth body is showing this much, I don't even know what it's supposed to look like. It doesn't look like a body. It doesn't look like a doll. It looks like there's something wrong with her. And I can say that because it's not like, I don't really think people look like this, so anybody would be offended by me thinking that. But here, let me get her back on her stand. I love the Barbie doll stand, by the way, even though it doesn't really match the others. It's just cute to know that whatever I put her in, she'll still be Barbie. So yeah, can you see what I'm saying about the cloth body being so strange when it's showing this much? Because it's such a pretty outfit. And then like my brain doesn't know how to interpret what that is. All right, and now, so like I was saying, my secret weapon is a little, what is this called? Like a throw? No. It's not a cardigan. A shrug? No. A vest? I don't know, but it's going to look better, okay? I feel like I do normally know what this is called. Because a cardigan would be like her whole body covered, I think. Much better. And the little ribbons or the bows at the top of the straps. It's so cute. Meaning like it sits so cute at the top of the... I was hoping that the word would come to me if I just tried to say the whole sentence, but the words escape me for now. Out of the box, the dress is sits a little funny. I don't know if it's going to settle over time. Probably. It's like, can you show us, please, this really cute cardigan idea you have? And it even matches the lace. Sorry, I will show you in the end. I just want to get everything on her. Love it so much. Wow, what a fluke. Like, just that I had... Somebody gifted this. The word didn't come to me. Cardigan. Somebody gifted this short sleeve cardigan to me. And I think it's because she probably hears me complaining so much about cloth body. She's like, okay, let me just give him a whole bunch of these so he shuts up. It didn't work. Now I just showed them and still complain about the cloth body. But should I put this on her hair? There. Yeah, that might look cute. This is the only idea I could have for it because in Mary Ellen, when she wears it in the stock photo, she's got it just, her hair is down, and I'm not ready to take Barbie's hair all the way down yet. And so, yeah, it's kind of visible. So here is Prom Night Barbie. What do you think? I should bring her closer, but she looks so good, right? Okay, because I've had her in Mary Ellen's, what I thought was called Dachshund, the dog, and then a couple people let me know it's pronounced Dachshund. I swear I had never heard that word in my life, Dachshund. Because even when I say it out loud, I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard anybody who owns that kind of dog to have said the name. So yeah, don't be stupid like me. It's Dachshund, not Dachshund. But really, it's only a word you would know. It's German, sorry. And I'm not making fun of the German language. I'm making fun of me for not knowing how to say a word that is probably very common to a lot of other people. And you know what? I'm looking at her in the monitor. She looks so good. I'm so happy that this is probably going to be her look for a while. But the thing about Barbie is I do plan one day to try a whole bunch of looks on her. And speaking of looks for Barbie, you know, so many things are coming out at once that this isn't going to be my only unboxing over the next couple days. So yeah, this is one that I want to show today for my rewards, my November rewards, because, you know, I've had these sitting here for a couple days. And then the next thing I'll unbox, probably at the time you're watching this, I'll probably have the unboxing for the Barbie outfits tomorrow, because I got, might as well just tell you, I got 2 of them so that I could, because it only comes with, I'm going to explain this again in the video, but it only comes with 1 skirt in the suit in each set. So I had to get 2 so that I could have both looks at once. And then after that, obviously, as we all know, Moana has arrived. So I'll be doing an unboxing of her next. So now I'm going to sign out here. I don't really need to do Tay's hair. She'll be in other videos. You'll see her in the background, I'm sure. And she looks fine. I'm just being... she's not going to look any better in the next 10 minutes. So that's fine for now. And when I say I'll see you soon in the next one, I mean I will see you tomorrow in the next one. So see you then.